So the love is what you need, maybe. Is it something you feel you
Yeah.
need, or you thrive more in an environment that feels loving and supportive rather than one that is full of verbal
Yes.
abuse or killing or
Everything like that. Yes. I totally agree with you. I I I embrace love. I when I am speaking with a group of people, I want them to feel the love that I have or the passion that I have when I'm speaking to people. I was a professor in radiology, and I spoke in front of 500 people. No big deal. Well, it was a big deal back then, but not a big deal now because I'm not there. But I wanted them to feel love. I was talking about cultural sensitivity in healthcare. I was talking about spirituality and healing in medicine. And these were to radiation therapists, radiation oncologists. And I felt at the end, it was very beautiful. And then I didn't know anybody that I knew was out there. I just kept on just going through my slides and just doing what I had to do. And then students came up afterwards, and I remember giving them an assignment years before that, where I had them go on a hospice visit. And they went on the hospice visit and they had to write about that. And many of them went into radiation therapy, oncology, that kind of thing. So it was really cool. But it was that love that I feel. And so that's all I really want to say about that. Thank you.
yeah, and thank you for contributing that. I sometimes think maybe and I could be wrong, but maybe women are more sensitive to being in and or creating an environment of love and mutual support and nurturing. Uh, this is just my perception, and of course, I was born into a female body. But
Okay, I have a different one, but I'll talk to you somatically, Janet. When I
yeah,
see
okay,
love,
do that.
yeah, I can't agree with this women thing over men thing.
It's not
You know,
over. It's
well, that's what it sounds like to me as a man.
okay. All right.
And archetypically, actually, if you combine the energy of the feminine and the masculine, you get a symbiosis that we don't get separated by feminism and women only. And then I'm in men only groups a lot, and I go into women only groups, and they go, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "Because I want to see who you are and what you're up to and what I can learn." And over time, it melds nicely. So I just want to say that we need to do more joining and less of this separation. And I understand there are men who create separation. But somatically, when I see love, I see a font that is easy and flowing and soft and color. And it takes me to my heart space, which is warm and more open. And when I see the black and hate, it is more uh, kind of weaponized in a way, the dark color, and I tend to feel it more as armor back here in the back and neck and shoulders for protection.
Well, thank you for that. I mean, that's a really, I think, interesting and helpful comment, Dan. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
And so actually I'll leave you with this idea archetypically that it was the 12 knights. King Arthur and the 12 knights are sitting at the table, and they're all wondering where they should be going. And then you've got Merlin, who's kind of but Guinevere with the women are always stirring the pot. And it's Guinevere who whispers into King Arthur's ear. Yeah. And so it is this symbiotic idea that actually both men and women, I think our journey is to sovereignty. So who is the queen and how do I become that sovereign person? And for men, who is the king and how do I become that? And it's not the adult, it's the integration of the inner child and all the things that we buried to be acceptable, to be loved, to fit in, and not to be abandoned.
That's really important words. I think. Thank you.
Yep.
Anybody else have any comments about this one?
That was beautiful, Dan. That was really good. Because
Thank
I know more masculine woman than any guy can be, and I couldn't know more feminine woman, more feminine man than any woman can be. We are here to learn from each other, like we're talking right now. We're contributing and expand our perception. That's why these talks are so good. The human-centric talks, not the one I lecture you, I tell you what to do, and you have to do this, and that's 3 steps. That are the worst cause, because nobody has the right to tell another person what to do. And we can accept it, but it doesn't help.
you.